Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. And I'm here today, and I thought I would do just a short little review on my new capo that I was given for my birthday from my wife, my lovely wife. Yes, I did request it. That way I can kind of feel a little better about, spending the money. I don't have to tell her how much money I spent on it, because she knows. Anyways, no, I'm not cheap, but I have owned and still own many different capos. And even in my short time playing guitar, everything from the Kaiser spring capo to the spring capo style that I first purchased when I first started playing, to some capos that I received with guitars that I purchased. They were used guitars and they would come with the guitar, something like this, which is a spring capo as well. To my last purchase that I made myself, it was the Fender capo with the little tightening knob on it, which is decent enough. But I've been watching, see all the ads come through on Facebook, etc., for capos, and once you look at them, they're always popping up and stuff like that. So I thought I would do a little bit of research, because I was interested in a certain brand. I'm not going to talk about the brand, and then I just started researching a little bit, and it seemed to be something that you just kind of left on your guitar. And I'm more interested in being able to take it off and put it on a little bit easier. So in my research, I started researching this Performance 3 guitar capo from G7 company, and it's called the ART technology, which is the adaptive radius technology. There's a little bit of a picture on the back there for you, just to kind of show you a little bit clearer. And no, I'm not endorsing any brands. I don't get paid by anybody to endorse their products. But I thought I would give it a go, and I have opened this up and I did try it a little bit, because I didn't want to fumble around making a video and look like a complete absolute moron, which I don't really need a lot of help doing anyways. So I thought I would give it a go. And this is not a cheap capo compared to a lot of the other ones that I've purchased or come across in my life. So it's a little bit of an investment. I think this one here, this G7 capo, was about $75 Canadian plus taxes. So I mean, maybe it's $60 or something in the States or whatever, but I'm going to open it up and just kind of do my best to explain it. Comes in a nice package. Nice little write-up from the founder of the G7 capo, and thought I would just kind of give a little bit of a demonstration as to its ease of use more than anything, because I'm not going to wow you with my guitar playing abilities. As anyone who's followed me knows, I'm not the greatest guitarist, but I take great pleasure in playing, and I started very late in life. Compared to what I'm sitting here today anyways. I didn't start playing all that long ago. Anyway, so first opening up the capo, it's definitely a very good and heavy. Seems like a good solid build. It's got these big teeth on the bottom that seem to grip on whatever neck you want to use, and it has a little trigger release back here. And it's just kind of a one-handed unit that you kind of put on and place where you want. So I'm going to try it. Today I thought I would try it on one of my guitars that needs a little bit of a setup. It's been winter here in Ontario, Canada, and as much as I keep my guitars in my pride and joys, and I keep them in humidified rooms and stuff, they do move around a little bit. They are coming from a living thing, a tree, and they do have a tendency to expand and contract with humidity changes. So This one needs a little bit of setup. The strings are a little bit higher, even for a chop like me. So I thought I would just give it a go. And yeah, so basically it's supposed to be a one-handed unit, and it's supposed to have an adaptive radius, kind of a floating head. I don't really see, doesn't really seem to be floating too much, but I'm going to try it here on the first fret. Again, this is all one hand, and all you do is just give her a little bit of a squeeze. And I didn't really put a lot of pressure onto it. One thing I did notice when I was playing around with it earlier, when I first opened up the package, was that I can get it really super close to the fret, which I like. And I know with a lot of these other cables, I've not been able to do so. I got to kind of float it back, you know, a good 1/4 inch or something in order for it to apply the proper pressure. But seems pretty easy. And then as far as moving it, I never really thought this through too much as being able to show it very well, but it's got this little release tab back here, and all you do is just pull it up with one hand and it releases it, and you can move it quite quickly and easily with one hand. Give it a little bit of pressure, and yeah, I've noticed that even in the limited amount of times that I've used it, how easy it is to install, and how nice and close I can get to the fret with it, and that I've not really experienced any string buzzes or misses with it at all, and I'm not putting a tremendous amount of pressure on it. I use this one. This is one of my first cables, excuse me, that I purchased when I first started playing guitar and first started being able to put some chords together. I bought myself a cable like this. It wasn't this exact one. I think I still have my original one, but I just found that it's so much tension and pressure on this cable that it was actually leaving huge depressions in my frets. And so I, you know, kept looking around for different options and stuff like that. And this Kaiser cable, I received it with one of the used guitars that I purchased, and it's kind of the same way. It's kind of an overhead one like that, and I found that it just kind of gets in my way of playing, which is probably the most important thing for me. This Fender one that I purchased most recently, it's decent as well. It's just basically a one hand, and well, you kind of need two hands to kind of squeeze the strings and then tighten up the knob. Let's see if I can show that better to you. Basically, this is a cheaper cable. I was quite happy with it. It's just that it's kind of a two-hand setup I found, and I just, it's a little bit annoying, and I found that it's just starting to loosen up a little bit. Maybe it's the bolts wearing down a little bit. Threads might be slipping a little bit. So hence why I asked my wife for the G7 cable, and I thought I would make a little bit more expensive purchase. So again, I found that it's really quick and easy, one-handed. Just push up on, trying to find a good way to show this to you. Basically push up on that knob and release. Slide it over to where you want. Just apply a little bit of pressure, and you'll see that it's really good. And I can do that with one hand all day without ever having to move my other hand. I can slide it anywhere on here, apply a little bit of pressure, and I find the one hand thing great. I find the fact that it's not too much pressure comparatively to some of the other cables that I have in my repertoire anyways. And I don't have a lot to compare it to other than what I'm showing today, but in a lot of experience, I've seen some really good cables on the market, and they're all fairly dearly priced. But some of these ones I find they're just so much pressure. Although they are a little bit easier, I still find that I need to use two hands to apply them, because I need to kind of suppress the strings first, and then and then put it in place. This one, again, it's just all one hand. You know, you just push the release mechanism on the back, and expands, and then you just give it a good squeeze, and you're good to go. And then you can just, you know, kind of move it wherever you want. I found a little bit of string buzz there, but again, this guitar needs a good setup, which I'll be taking care of myself in a little while. But thought it was kind of the perfect guitar, but to show this video to you guys. So yeah, again, I really like the one-handed release mechanism and the fact that I don't have to push the strings down. And even in a guitar that needs a setup, I seem to be able to very easily maneuver it wherever I want to very quickly without any complications. So yeah, about the technology that it's supposed to comes with, again, it's the G7 Performance 3 Capo with the ART technology, which is the adaptive radius technology, and the mechanism delivers unrivaled tuning stability. It says on the back there, and so yeah, I think I really like it. I guess it's going to take a little time to you know, to see how it does with my frets and if there's any fret wear problems with it. But I like the fact that I can get it really nice and closely to the frets. I love that I can use one hand to move it. I love that it's basically in tune. I love that I don't have to push the strings down in order to move it. I can just do it with one hand and then apply it with, you know, very easy to use. So anyways, I highly endorse it. Give it a shot, and if you have questions about it in the future, or if you're thinking about purchasing it and you have questions, feel free to ask. Shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to answer for you. So until then, till next time, thank you very much for listening, and enjoy and keep on playing. Keep on strumming away, folks. Thanks so much. You're awesome. Cheers.